What is happening, YouTube? It is your boy Trev. We are going to walk through the Juris protocol staking testnet. And I'm going to show you kind of how I did this. We're going to start right here. So, as you can see up on the screen, you have the dashboard.jurisprotocol.com. If you go there, and then over on the left here, you're going to go to faucet. Now it's asking you asset, receiver address, request. I'm going to show you how to do this with Keplr. So again, this is desktop. There are instructions that are on X and in various places if you're going to do this with the mobile, but today we're just going to do it with the desktop. So first thing you want to know is that you want to get both LUNC and Juris, okay? Juris for the staking, LUNC for your gas fee. And it wants your receiver address. Now, let me tell you how you're going to find this if you don't know. If you've got the Keplr extension, you really can't find your address with the Keplr extension, or at least I haven't been able to. So the way I did it was I went to this middle section here where it says Manage Portfolio in Keplr Dashboard, and that will bring up the entire dashboard. Over on the left, you'll see the different chains, and if you go to Terra Classic, select that, you'll see that you now have Terra Classic. That's where you're at, right? And up here, in the top right, here is your Terra Classic address. So if you just click on that, it'll copy. Then you can totally shut that down. Go back to your faucet, and now you want to just paste that right in here. Okay. Now I've already claimed my LUNC and my Juris, so I'll just show you what happens when you go to LUNC and you hit request. So I get an error: faucet request failed, rate limit exceeded for this IP. In other words, I've already got mine, but you'll get, if you haven't done it yet, you'll get a message that says, you know, you're okay to go. It may pull up a confirmation window with your Keplr wallet that you will have to approve. Always read through all of that stuff. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure that you're comfortable hitting accept before you go ahead and hit accept. And if you have any questions, go to the TG or reach out to one of us and ask those questions. Never click on anything that you're not sure about. I've done that. It's not pretty. Okay. After you've done that for LUNC, then you can go back and just do the same thing for Juris. Again, hit request. You'll get your window that pops up that asks you to approve it. Go ahead and approve it, and they will automatically be in your wallet. So, from there, you're going to come to jurisprotocol.com/finance/staking. You can see that right up here. That is going to bring you to the staking program. You will, at that point, connect your wallet. Keplr. And it will tell you approximate value of what you have in there, what you just basically received when you went through the faucet, okay? So you click on here, you can see that your wallet is in there. And now you can scroll down. I have already done this a few times, right? So I staked 2,500 with the standard tier, and you can see that the Juris protocol is a 3-week unstaking period and earn stable rewards. I staked 7,500 with the bronze tier. That's a 6-month lockup. I staked 5,000 with the silver tier, and that's a 1-year lockup. I have not yet staked anything with the gold tier. So let me show you how that goes. It's really simple. So you click on Stake Juris in gold tier. It will ask you, and you can see it's kind of faded here. I wish this was a little brighter. So to the crew that is watching this, it would be nice if that was lit up a little bit more. But you can see that I have 35,000 left. I've staked 15,000 already. You can go ahead and hit a percentage if you want to, right? If I hit 100%, that's what goes in there, 75%, 50%, 25%. Or you can just put in your own number, right? And I believe you want to keep them even numbers, but let's say I wanted to do 5,000, right? I'm probably going to do more than that. Let me do 10,000. And you can just enter it in yourself. You're going to hit stake Juris. Now, a confirmation, and I'm going to bring it over so that you can see it. A confirmation window pops up. Now, I've been putting in, the memo is optional, so I've just been putting in test, and for this one, I'll put gold tier, okay? And then you hit approve. You'll see down at the bottom, it's waiting for confirmation. And then boom, you have your success. You don't really have to worry about this pretty much for the testnet, but for when you do this with mainnet, you want to copy these transaction hashes so that you can always refer back to them if you ever have any problems. Once you lose that hash, you kind of have no way to actually go access this stuff. So it's good that it gives it to you, and it gives it to you for a good long time to give you the opportunity to kind of copy it and keep it someplace safe. Okay, so now you can clearly see my reward power for staking my 10,000 Juris in the gold tier is 4. My reward power for silver is 3, bronze is 2, and the regular one is 1. The more you stake and the higher the tier, the more reward power you get. That's pretty much it. Any other questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. But if you have the opportunity, go ahead and try this out and then play with it. So give it some time, right? Unstake, claim rewards, do whatever you want to do. Try to break it if you can. Try to claim over and over again. Do whatever you want to do to try to come up with issues. And if you come up with those issues, report them back to us in the TG. That'd be great. If you're not in any of the TG rooms, just tag one of us on Twitter, and that'll work as well. All right. Have a great day. See you later.